Looking at the ET5 Touring, the interior is composed of sinuous lines and sleek materials. And when I sit inside, the cocoon seating design fully envelopes the body and thus make you feel safe and relaxed. I think light is the soul of a space. It should enhance the environment. In any spatial design, we have to consider the quality of light during both day and night. It is an integral part of our work. In daytime, we often want to maximize natural light, which is exactly what the ET5 Touring does with its glass roof. By night, we can play with artificial light, which can completely transform the look and feel of a space. This is just as effective in architecture as in automotive design. NIO really understands the importance of light. The ambient lighting inside the ET5 Touring creates a very special mood. Technology can improve comfort and efficiency in a living space, but it has to be carefully integrated. It should be effortless. Sustainability is very important to me. It is our duty to be aware of and try to reduce the environmental cost of our actions and existence. It's great to see that this is also a priority for NIO. The use of recycled materials reduces the car's impact on our world and reduces waste. Ergonomics is essential in furniture design. Whether it's a sofa or a car seat, we are designing something shaped for the human body. Comfort is a key consideration in a piece of furniture. After all, you can spend a long time sat in a chair or a car seat. We sit in our cars for many hours, on long journeys, so the seats and the layout should be as comfortable as in our living room. Interior design is all about people. Ultimately, a space or a car only has values when it's being used and appreciated.
Christina, thank you for the great insights. Welcome back to NIO House here in Frankfurt, which you might have noticed isn't like any other car dealership. From the light fixings to the furniture, this place feels much more like a living room than a showroom. And with me is NIO's lead interior designer, Philip. Philip, we saw what Christina made of the interior cabin, but can you talk us through what you had in mind when you were designing it?
Well, I think you just said yourself, second living space. And I think the second living room is something that's very important for our interior design at NIO in general. And just had a chat with Christina before that about design and architecture, so naturally we draw a lot of inspiration from people just like her. But in regards to the interior of the ET5 Touring, the particular living room we had in mind was one that we called Your Favorite Place. And what we mean by that is that we look at the favorite bars, the favorite restaurants of our users and try to create the same experience. So we look at these places, we look how do they work at the space, how do they organize the space, how do they use light to create a certain mood, a certain ambience. And then what you try is to get that exact same feeling inside of our cars.
So a place you can relax and enjoy. You're obviously a big fan of glass. There's glass everywhere.
Yeah, I mean, definitely. I think light is a big thing for us in interior design at NIO as well. And this light can be artificial, like ambient light, but it can also be natural. And what we try to do here is to get as much light as we can into the cabin, so it makes it feel more spacious, it makes it feel more open and light. And therefore we fitted this really big glass roof on top, which is actually best in class. And as we are NIO, we also fitted it with a little bit of tech. So that is our intelligent glass roof dimming that we can see here. And what that means is that if you're in a very hot environment, very sunny environment, the glass can adapt. So very hot, very sunny, glass gets a little bit darker, gets a little bit more opaque, so you get even better protection from the sun as well.
You can see that because it's practically black in this really high light environment, so obviously working well.
Yeah.
So Christina was talking about sustainability in her film, and is that a consideration for you when you were choosing materials for the car?
I mean, yeah, sustainability as an electric brand obviously at the core of what we do. And we have a few very nice sustainable materials inside the interior. But there's one in particular I would like to mention, which is the fabric you can see on the door panel. And first of all, we use it here actually to cover a speaker that's inside. There we take inspiration from consumer electronics, from product design. But what's cool about the fabric is it's actually 100% recycled from PET bottles. And in every interior of an ET5 Touring, we're using around 100 bottles that are recycled.
Fantastic.
Yeah.
So where you guys really earn your keep as well is the colour combinations of the interior. And so how did you go about that? And what options are there when you buy your car?
So in total, we have 6 colors available for the ET5 Touring. And as you remember, Guillaume told me the exterior colors, they are inspired by the sky. Our interior colors, they are inspired by the earth. So we got always very nice earthy tones, I would say. And the one you see here is cool grey.
Superb. All right, I think I've got a pretty good feeling for the interior, but I think what we need to do is put a passenger in there, or a driver. So do we have any volunteers to come and sit in the hot chair? Yeah, do you want to come on? In you go. Try it out for size. That's a good fit. You look comfortable.
I
You
am
look
very
pretty relaxed.
comfortable.
So, and there's loads of buttons here. Can you talk us through, what you can do with the chair and how you can adjust it?
I have to reference Guillaume again. You remember he talked about human, and I think the human aspect of our design DNA, I think it's even more relevant in interior. So what we try to do is to provide our users a very comfortable and a very joyful journey. So we have 12 ways adjustable seats, we have ventilation, we have heating, we have massage, we have even heating on the second row. And
Do you need heating? No, you're all right.
For
There's
now.
massage though. See if you can find the massage button. All right.
In fact, the seat's so comfortable, there is this German group of people, the AGR, German Association of Back Health, and they think the seat is outstanding comfort.
That sounds serious. Well, what did they say?
They say das ist sehr gut.
The ultimate verdict. So what can you do? Are there any other creature comforts in this car that I should be aware of?
I think there's one you would like particularly, and that's in the center console. We have a smart fragrance diffuser. So you have 3 small cartridges underneath the console. You can find out yourself maybe later. And what happens is you choose one from the screen, and then these get diffused into your ventilation system and create a really nice scent inside the interior.
That's really clever, because my old car actually dropped a curry into the ventilation system, and whenever I turned the ignition on, I got a waft of Vindaloo. So it's a little bit unpleasant. But you look really comfortable in there. So you've obviously done a great job with interior design, so congratulations.
Thank you.